Thanks for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA. It's the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Graham with the ball. He feeds it to Collins. All sorts of time, and that one's good. Collins has got the opening basket of the game for the Spurs.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
And here now the Thunder, number 3. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Green. And he overshot that one, missing.
Now, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
They set the pick. Number 5. No good on the triple. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now the pass to Graham. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Spurs working the ball around now. Lets it go. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got his first points of the game.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Kicks it to Johnson. Feeds to Collins. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Good on the shot.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 4. Number 3 hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Graham. Number 24. There's the block. Number 3. Graham defending. Number 17. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Graham. Now the dish to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their number one concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
And thank you, Doris.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And the Spurs making a change here.
Number 17.
The Thunder with the lead. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Clock at 6. From half court, San Antonio with the rebound. And here is Graham. Shot to end this cold run. Shot is no good. Number 3. Number 2 is guarded by Johnson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Going back to the Spurs, they did well against the West, but Steve didn't come close to matching the win totals of every other top team in the West.
Yeah, they would end the season with a 33-19 conference record, which, you know, is pretty good, but still only 5th best in the West. It shows you how strong the Western Conference was a year ago, particularly at the top.
That one misses for Johnson.
You know, with so many high hopes, the Thunder seem to be everybody's pick to make it to the finals once again. They were so dominant throughout the regular season. Many thought it was a foregone conclusion, but the injury to Russell Westbrook kind of sidetracked all of that.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And back to the Thunder in the postseason. They did well to get by the Rockets after Westbrook injured his knee. But, Steve, they just didn't have the same dynamic punch when they later faced the Grizzlies. Ended up getting bounced out in the second round.
Well, it was a tough matchup for them because the Grizzlies are so good defensively. And when you take Westbrook out of the lineup, all of a sudden it changes everything. I thought Oklahoma City battled, but they just didn't have enough firepower without their point guard.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Following the 3 from Williams. Releases. That's good on the jump shot.
Assist from Borgia.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. They set the screen. Passes it to Mann. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. No good from Mann.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 1. Launches a 3. No luck. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Sarge passes to Wiggins. Now the feed to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Williams. Shoots the 3. Rebound San Antonio. And that one's good. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
So it's the Spurs now after the miss from Mann. There's the pick. He dishes it to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The pass to Langford. Back to Jones. Cannot hit. Nice D from Mann. The Thunder leading by 3. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Come on, you can hit this.
The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Both free throws good for Mann. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Jones. Pass to Dang. Williams with the block. Passes it to Dang. Dishes it to Williams. Pass to Dang. From the arc. Gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 8. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the... And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
Number 22. It's blocked by Dang, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. To the inside. And there's the pass to Wesley. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. So it's the Thunder now. 6-point lead.
You know, you look over at how tough the West has been over the last decade or so, and my, you've never seen a team dominate that conference the way the Thunder did last year. They were on the roll.
Good. I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
Steve, it has to be said here that he operates the pick and roll to perfection. I mean, he delights in running unwitting defenders or blindside picking guys so that he can end up rolling into a basket.
4 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Mann passes to Williams. Number 2. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And the Thunder lead by 10. The record for the Thunder against the West, 39-13. This numbers that you never really see for a team playing against what is always, Steve, a very tough Western Conference.
Well, just to give you an idea of how good the Thunder were in the West last year, I mean, you'd have to go all the way back to the 08-09 season to find another club that had more than 39 wins against the West. That was the 09 Lakers, of course, who went on to win it all.
And that one's good. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Down low. And Dang gets it to go. Jang's got his second bucket of the night.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And what an amazing run it was for the Spurs last year in the postseason. Swept the Lakers, survived Golden State, and then dismantled Memphis on their way to the NBA Finals. And then, of course, were seconds away from another championship banner.
Johnson outside. Wesley. He kicks it to Collins. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Now getting back to the Spurs, they look better and better as they went deeper into the playoffs, Clark. Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But when they met in the finals, thoughts on who would win, I think, were pretty much split.
Yeah, and eventually, you know, this was one heck of a series because the Spurs not only had experience and talent, but they had multiple options offensively and did such a terrific job sharing the ball. They took the Miami Heat to the limit, but at the end of the day, it came down to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade rising to the challenge.
The Spurs making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Number 2, Graham defending. There's a screen. Number 2, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
That lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they're absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
He feeds it to Graham. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson. Blocked.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
So, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, and a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. Guys, you go back to the shortened season a year before last, and the Spurs were the best team on the road. But last year, they weren't nearly as dominant on the road. Still solid when leaving San Antonio, but far from the level they played at a couple of seasons ago.
San Antonio calls timeout. And for the Spurs on the road last season, they would still win 23 games in hostile territory. And while that is more than the 22, Steve, they won in the shortened season, they also lost a fair amount more as well.
Well, for the Spurs, Kevin, I think they did what they needed to do. You know, the Spurs manage the regular season. They know when to turn it on and when they can maybe relax a little bit. But the big thing is they just want to stay near 500 on the road, protect their home court, and be healthy going into the playoffs, and that puts them in a good position.
Spurs working the ball around now. Kicks to Graham. Puts up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Graham's got 5 points so far.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Number 5. On the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 15. Now Graham. 5 points in the game. Feeds it to Collins. There's the dish to Graham. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 7.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, you could see it at the start of the season that Oklahoma City was being driven by falling short in the 2012 final. Their focus was on being the best team in the West, and they jumped on that goal right from the start.
The Thunder leading by 13. Number 5 is guarded by Johnson. Number 17. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And for the Thunder, the second best regular season record in the league last season, Steve, at 60-22.
Well, and they had the best point differential in the league, Kevin, which I think is probably the best barometer in terms of how well you're playing. But clearly the Westbrook injury in the first round of the playoffs against Houston just completely took the wind out of their sails. And I would look for Oklahoma City to be back this year. With everybody healthy, they'll have a chip on their shoulders. They want to get back to the finals this year.
Number 2. But they get it back. Number 3. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Here's Graham. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Graham's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Number 2, Graham defending. Number 17. Good, he hits the jump shot. He has 7. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. The feed to Graham from outside the arc, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Number 2, Graham defending. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Lays out. The shot is off.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
.41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Number 3 connects from three-point range. He's got 7. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. He dishes it to Johnson. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there. And he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
Well, it gets harder and harder the deeper you go out there. So he's got great touch from that kind of range. That's impressive.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Thunder out in front, leading by 14. And we'll return shortly.
Now, presented by Sprint.
All right, I hope you're enjoying this Wednesday of NBA action. Now let's get to the halftime report. The Thunder rolling.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Graham.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop, and they were right in his face.
Clock at 6. From 6 away, the putback and the slam dunk by Johnson.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Number 2, Graham defending. Number 3 hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead. Put together a great team, fans can get a little wild. When you put together a great team that's exciting to watch too, then they really get wild. And that's what you have to deal with when you go to Oklahoma City. A great team with terrific fans.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Collins. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And even 3-on-3 break. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Graham with the ball. He's got 12. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And back to these great fans in Oklahoma City. They hosted the Hornets for 1 season in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, you recall. And Steve really showed what a great crowd they could be for a team.
Kevin, I agree. And I think that season when they hosted the Hornets, I think that showed the league that Oklahoma City was ready to become a franchise. And that's why the move from Seattle to Oklahoma City was allowed by the league, because the city had proven that they would support the club.
Jang, he's checked in for San Antonio. So he comes up empty at the line. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Number 2, Graham defending. Pass to Sarge. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Knocked away. Spurs making a switch here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Jones. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. No good. The Thunder leading by 17. Passes to Sarge. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Spurs trail by 19. Outside, Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Number 17. He started by Williams. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break. Everything's falling now as this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Number 2. No good. Excellent D that time from Jones. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, he's a shooter, and I think you have to watch for him to drift to that corner spot. That's his favorite spot on the floor. And anytime the offense is flowing, he'll just kind of drift out of sight into that corner, and if a teammate can find him, he'll knock it down.
And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
The Spurs making a switch here. And he sinks the second. The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Zhang kicks to Jones. And he gets it to go from the corner. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Sarge passes to Mann. Dishes to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Sarge off a pick from Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Unloads. And that one's on target from the wing. And San Antonio has possession. Langford, the pass to Jones. Williams with the steal. There's the pick. Outside Williams. His first shot coming late. And again it's Oklahoma City. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Langford. Back to Jones. Drills the elbow jumper. Jones has got his second basket of the night. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Outside Williams. He passes it to Sarge. The pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. San Antonio with the rebound. Langford defended by Wiggins. Passes it to Langford. He kicks to Jones. Puts one up from 19. And he gets the jumper to drop. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Williams, here we go. No good from Wiggins.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Back to Jones. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 20. Pass to Mann, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The Spurs making a switch here. Spurs trail by 20. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Three-pointer. The shot's good from Langford.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Number 2, covered by Wesley. Number 2, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make him stop you.
And he feeds it to Johnson. Open jump shot off the mark. Kicks it to Williams. 1 second left. It's off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 19. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
And stolen by Williams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Pass to Dang. Back to Williams. And he converts the layup. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Thunder. Spurs trail by 21. Jones off a pick from Wesley. Johnson outside. Back to Jones. Wesley. Feeds to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Wesley. From deep. It's rebounded by Mann.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Pass to Wesley from past the arc. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Mann passes to Williams. Mann defended by Jones. And Jang kicks to Williams. Launches it. Rejected by Dang. There's the dish to Jones. And the Spurs making a change here. There's the feed to Johnson. Gets a very good look and converts. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Number 2, defended by Jones. He dishes it to Williams. He passes to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And Williams, here we go. Pass fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Number 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Spurs making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Jones. Dishes it to Johnson. Here's Collins. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Chang, he's checked in for Williams. And that one falls for Collins. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Saric. He's guarded by Collins. The fadeaway, and that one's good.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Langford, defended by Wiggins. Pocket 6. Jones drives in. Shoots from the baseline. The shot is good off the backboard.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Number 2, defended by Jones. The pass to Wiggins. Gives him the lead pass, and the shot is good.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Collins. Outside, Jones. Spurs working the ball around now. Gets it to go. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Pass to Dang. Wiggins. And Zhang kicks to Williams. Right side, Williams. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Thunder lead by 21. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Langford, defended by Wiggins. Here's Langford. The Thunder pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
San Antonio calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Collins. And the shot is good. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Number 5. He's guarded by Johnson. Number 2. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Shot on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Johnson up top.
2 minutes left.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And the Spurs making a change here. .153 left in the game. Number 3, he's guarded by Johnson. Passes to Man. Drops one in from the wing. And the Thunder lead by 20.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 20. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Jang, he's checked in for Johnson. .132 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Langford.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
And the pass to Man. 5 to shoot. Raw. Here's Wesley, defended by Man. Wesley the pass to Langford. Passes it to Wesley. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio again missing. Number 3, covered by Wesley. Shot is off. The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And a new group in here for the Thunder. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.